These blind-on-blind battles become sort of fascinating. Song and Foxen,
220.
very similar in chips. How will they navigate Song with a very stone zero hand? Shoots at the 220, less than 3x, sort of laying a price to Foxen in the big blind.
Especially with a hand like this. Foxen does make the call. Foxen does flop a 9. Ace-high flop, let's see how Song chooses to proceed.
This is where it gets weird. Song out of position, raising it up with this sort of holding. Coming ace-high, this is the sort of board and flop he expects to win on a high percentage of the time. Now, if Foxen does have a 9, a 6, some sort of draw, certainly would expect another call out of Foxen, meaning the true story will be told on the turn. That second barrel will become very critical.
There is that call on the flop. The turn is the queen of hearts. 820K in the pot, as you see on the bottom right corner of your screen. Foxen is 970K behind.
And you would think a great card for Song, right? It's, if we think that Foxen has a lot of 6s, 9s, some sort of draw.
And jamming a lot of aces pre.
Exactly, and we sort of eliminate aces. We think those go all in pre-flop. Then this is where this street becomes so critical. And look at this, dialing it up.
Reaching, firing.
Now, all this being said, Foxen is well aware. At times you are handcuffed. There's nothing you can do despite having all that sort of insight and understanding of these post-flop situations. If he calls once more, he is just hoping that Song gives up by the river.
Prime example of why these blind versus blind battles can be so fascinating. Foxen not going anywhere just yet. More than 1.6 million in this pot. The river is the 8 of spades.
And a fascinating card again, Jeff. Both players clearly, we can see they have a jack, but for Song, it's the sort of ticket where maybe Jack 10 makes a lot of sense, where he would have been 2-barreling with some equity and then gets there. Foxen has one of those key cards, a jack in his hand, that can start to take away from it. We certainly don't think Song would shut it down, thinking he has any sort of showdown value. Does he come with it, or does he just wave the white flag and say, you know what, you got it, buddy, I'm done. While thinking as well, that 5 comes into play. 7-5 also makes a straight.
And he does go for it here.
Whoa.
Fires flop, fires turn, fires river with just jack high. Ten seconds to make a decision for his tournament life. And makes the call!
Oh my gosh.
How much?
It's why he's one of the best.
70.
Alex Foxen.
Oh my goodness. And by the way, hats off, Steven Song.
Yeah.
Ran a very elaborate bluff, nearly got it through.
Good effort.
Effort
I like
was
to
there.
kill those time banks.
Yeah, I'm in trouble now.
I do, yeah.
It's Foxen now second in
one.
chips. It's
No,
Song
me.
decimated.
Now you're really dangerous.